If you're looking to start an LLC in Alabama, there are 3 ways to get it set up. Number 1, you can set it up yourself. You could go to the Secretary of State's website to set up the LLC, and then to the IRS's website to get your EIN, employer identification number, basically your social security number for your new business. I'll put links to those 2 websites down below in the description. Option number 2, you can hire a lawyer. Or option number 3, hire a formation service such as InkFile, Zen Business, LegalZoom, or the service I use, Northwest Registered Agent, to get your LLC set up. I recommend this last option because doing it yourself can be stressful and confusing, and hiring a lawyer could cost you thousands of dollars. We have a discount with Northwest Registered Agent, and with the discount, it'll only cost you $89 on top of the state fees to create your LLC and obtain the LLC's EIN. With this package, you'll even receive their registered agent service for free for the first year, something we'll talk more about in just a minute. To better understand the steps involved with setting up an LLC, I'll quickly cover what you need to do to create the LLC, and after that, I'll show you how quick and easy it is to set it up with Northwest. To create an LLC in Alabama, you'll want to follow these 8 steps. Step number 1, name your LLC. Your LLC name must not be used by another business in Alabama. You'll need to include limited liability company or its abbreviation at the end of the name, and it can't use any words that may confuse your business with a regulated entity such as a bank or insurance company or a governmental agency like the State Department, FBI, Supreme Court, etc. I'll put a link down below for the full list of naming requirements. You must register this name with the Alabama Secretary of State and pay a fee of $25. Step number 2, designate a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or company appointed to accept state and legal mail for your business. A registered agent must have a physical street address, not a P.O. box, and keep normal business hours to be able to accept legal mail and correspondence from the Alabama Secretary of State. You could be your own registered agent, but your name and address will be on the public record, and you must keep normal business hours at that address to accept any mail in person. Step number 3, submit LLC certificate of formation and pay a $200 fee. This document will include the basic information of your LLC, the name, effective date, if the LLC is member managed or manager managed, who your registered agent is, etc. Step number 4, create an LLC operating agreement. This isn't mandated by Alabama law, but it's a good idea to have a written agreement that states how the business will operate so it's clear how different decisions will be made. You may also need an operating agreement to open a bank account for your business. Step number 5, obtain employer identification number, EIN. It's basically the social security number for your business. If you're creating a single member LLC, you're the only owner. You could just use your social security number, but I prefer to have an EIN to only share my social security number when absolutely necessary. You'll get this from the IRS. Link to the specific page down below. Step number 6, open a business bank account so you can accept money and make payments, allowing you to keep your business and personal finances completely separate. Step number 7, fund your LLC, add money to your LLC business bank account, and you're ready to start using your new business. Step number 8, file annual report and pay taxes. This is referred to as Alabama Business Privilege Tax Return and Annual Report. This serves 2 purposes: to confirm or update your LLC's contact information with the state and pay the annual privilege tax. You'll pay a minimum of $100 each year to keep your LLC active. As you can see, there are quite a few steps to create your LLC, and it can be confusing to do it on your own through the Secretary of State's website and then get your EIN from the IRS. Now let me show you how in just a few minutes you can create your LLC with Northwest. If you're curious why we chose Northwest versus the earlier mentioned competitors, here's a comparison of the prices of Northwest, LegalZoom, Zen Business, and InkFile. The price shown here includes the cost to have each one create your LLC, obtain your EIN, and includes an operating agreement. You can see that Northwest is the lowest cost option of the 4. We've used them to create several LLCs and have been happy with their customer service. One thing to keep in mind, if you just go to northwestregisteredagent.com, you'll end up paying more than the amount you'll see in this video. If you use our affiliate link down below in the description, you'll only pay $39 to create your LLC, including their registered agent service for free for the first year. Then if you want them to get you your EIN from the IRS, you'll pay an additional $50. If you click on the link below, you'll come to a page that looks something like this. And so let's click on Give Me the Cookies and let's get you started. The very first step is choose the type of business. We want to create an LLC and then choose the state, Alabama. As you can see here, you have a couple of options on the time for processing. You'll be charged slightly more if you go from 6 days down to 4 or 2 days. But for this video, we'll go with the slower processing. And then you can see here the basic package is $39. The registered agent fee is $0. You get that for free for the first year. and the processing for Alabama is $236. That's the $200 plus the $25. And then I think if you're using a credit card, there's a fee for both of those that bumps it up to $236. Then you want to click on continue. The next step is to give your business a name. So let's just call it JJ's Consulting. And then business purpose, you can just use a generic business purpose. Then the physical address you want on record with the state, your registered agent address is what I would choose. The mailing address on record with the state, I'll also leave that as the registered agent address. Then click on continue. Then here they want to know about the company management. Is it going to be member managed or manager managed? So member managed is the members of the LLC, the owners are going to equally manage the business. Or if there's a manager in charge, you're going to want to choose manager managed. So I'm going to leave it as member managed. It's just going to be me, and there's one member, which is also me. And then I'll add my name down below. Then the address to record with the state, we're going to leave that as our registered agent address. Then click on continue. Here you're going to create your account by giving Northwest your email and creating a password. Then click on continue. Then fill in your contact information. This isn't something that's sent to the Secretary of State. This is just for Northwest registered agent so they can stay in contact with you. Fill this out and then click on continue. And then here we have the optional items. So the very first one, the important one that we mentioned earlier, is your tax ID, your EIN number. So if you click on this, it's going to add $50 to the cost if you have a Social Security number. If you don't have a Social Security number, it's a bit more expensive at $200. Then there's a few other options that we're not going to spend a lot of time on. S corporation election with the IRS. This is just a different way of taxing your LLC as an S corp instead of an LLC. We have a whole video about that I'll link to up above right here in case you're interested. Then down below for premium mail forwarding and virtual office, they do not have in Alabama, but that's something you could set up separately with another organization if you need a virtual office. Then they give you a free trial of their phone service. For me, this isn't something I think I'll need, so I'm just going to turn that off. And then let's click on continue. Then we're now at the very last step, adding your payment information. Once you fill that out and click on done, your LLC is in the process of being created. That'll take a couple of days. Then you'll also get your EIN number and you can use your new LLC plus your EIN to create your business bank account. If you want to see the steps of creating a business bank account, watch this video up above. Or if you want to see how Northwest compares to the other formation companies mentioned earlier on this video, check out the video down below. I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.